Alright, looks like everything is up and running. I just need to do some last minute checks. So, I haven't touched this game at all. It's been in my backlog for a while, and I guess the best way to explain it is it's SRPG, a strategy RPG, specifically that of kind of like I guess you could say tactics. But I guess the closest thing that you could compare it to would be Fire Emblem. Played several Fire Emblem games before, but I have not touched this one at all. Alright, so, Mortal, for those who prefer to have an easier time with strategy elements, build and experience are tuned out while any aptitudes are scaled down. Experience, gold, and aptitude set to the regular levels as intended for the play of most players, and then deity for veteran players looking for a high degree of difficulty. So, simply because I don't know how this is going to play. Actually, let's take a look at this. Campaign customization. Okay, so you can make things, you can change how things go, right? Random spell animations. So we use appropriate spell animations, okay. Linear levels. Character stats will increase normally with a % chance. Random enemy classes. Enemy classes will be unchanged. I don't even know what their classes are, so. Character join order will be unchanged. Random weapons. Enemy weapons will be unchanged. And then random items. So we're going to leave all this the same, I think. And I guess we'll go with hero, since hero is supposed to be normal. So we'll see how this all plays out. It is said that in the Age of Ascension, the gods walked among mortals, and mortals among gods. That a great empire spread itself thin across the known world, conquering land after land with its superior technology and magic. That the people of Terrazel came together in peace. Little is left from that time, swept away in the deadly cataclysm known as the Calamity. Thousands of years later, all that remains of life before the Calamity are ancient temples to the gods and the divine artifacts contained therein. It is the year 1105 in the imperial calendar. The kingdom of Delia lies in the heart of Etlin, a nation that has long thrived off the continental trade and lush farmlands. Though peace has reigned for over 25 years, Delia's king now sets his eyes on an enemy of his own construction. King Varric Val Distar assumed the throne a decade ago, on the day his father Fasil was assassinated by unknown parties. To this day, Valeric is convinced that the assassins were sent by the Aramonian royal family. To this day, it remains unproven. Following a minor border dispute that normally would reach resolution painlessly, King Varric resolved to attain his revenge. After sending a covert Delian force to burn the Aramorian city of Alaris to the ground, Varric in his thirst for revenge has plunged his kingdom into a war it is ill prepared for. Pressed for more troops, King Varric must make hard decisions. He looks now to Brookstead, the site of Delia's most prestigious officer academy. Each year a graduate in class bolsters Delia's forces, a pact and tradition that has lasted a millennium. The young king believes the solution to his troop issues lies at a new path. He intends to recruit not only the graduate year, but every student currently enrolled. In quiet Brookstead, students have worked hard all year to stand out among their peers. The academy trials provide an opportunity to advance in the class, rank, or fall behind. For many, it is the most important day of the year. Though the trials can be stressful, many agree that a life of training with such clear goals. It's simple, enjoyable, even. Come tomorrow, they will find that life may never be so simple again. So we'll see how this plays out, I guess. What do you think Galen's got brewing over the trials this year? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's tailored to make our lives difficult. You think he'd do that just to punish us for choosing Alden? I was up at the crack of dawn hearing, no son of mine should jeopardize a mission of sentiment. Well, we could pick Marin without Alden. That was the deal. I think he just can't stomach the thought that his pride and joy might fail. His pride and joy is standing right in front of me. Either way, I'm right. Besides, Alden is talented even if your father doesn't see it. Why don't you try convincing the Swordmaster that a 14-year-old who can't live to a training staff can best an 18-year-old graduate? There's a reason he doesn't teach conjuring. Your dad wouldn't trust a mage as far as he could throw him. Now that you mention it, I wonder how far he actually could have thrown Alden. I'd wager he could put a good toss on the tyke. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. How are you boys feeling about the big day?
Don't worry.
I wonder how much dialogue there actually is. I'm confident we'll pass. We certainly put in the training. Of course we'll pass. But I want to break Sterling's record. Cool the forge there, little man.
Come on.
When I'm on the best team of any first year. I think Alden is trying to say that he really appreciates being on the team. Good. Now I'm going to need you to focus on that appreciation, Alden. There's a lot at stake for your sister. Right, if we win, I won't have anything to worry about when Marin leaves for the army. Because I'll know she's ready.
Great.
Well, there goes the mood. Promise you'll focus today and give it everything you got, okay? Promise. Let's get going. Can't miss the trials standing around for a chat. If Fowler doesn't kill me, being stuck on a team with Alden just might. Deck. You know the rules. All non-lethal strategies to defeat your opponents are fair game. Defeat the leader of his regiment to complete the trials. You all recognize them. Prepared for this. Alden, Garrick, stay close behind.
It'll be all right.
If any of you choose to take, or any of you take hits, I'm ready to patch you up. Can we go already? And so the trials began with such style and grace, I might add. Just drip the sincerity today, aren't we, Dad? Alright. I don't even know the controls or anything. Okay. So, how much room do we actually have? I guess those guys are just there, maybe. Wait, does this have controller support? Nope, okay. Alright, so our attack mage, healer, who should be able to attack, I guess. Okay, so advantage, disadvantage. Okay, so it looks like magic beats bow and hammer beats bow. Sword doesn't. Interesting. Well then. So he can only go 2, 2, 2, 2. So we have maximum range of 5. It looks like we can attack, what, 2 out? So if I go all the way up here, no. So we have to go there. Okay.
Together.
How can I help?
Okay. So... let's take a look and see. So there's hammer, flail, mace, and pickaxe. Stores 40% HP. Caution, hot. I'm guessing that heal has to be like directly in a cross. Not sure he'll end up using more magic or bow. Well, let's go ahead and get some level ups if we can. Oh, that just obliterated him.
We've got you.
And then we should be able to attack with this.
Little warning next time? Together.
Sister Guy seems a bit like he should be relatively tanky. I shouldn't be too worried about him.
I'll take point.
Stay with me.
And it's not like we have rods or anything in this game. It doesn't look like, so we don't have to worry about like our healing items breaking.
Are you sure?
Getting pretty close.
This should be fun. Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
Okay, so he's the boss. We got like one foot mage and then two more regular warriors. And those two. Okay.
We've got you.
I don't think there's a limit on how many kills you can get. Plate armor. Crushing damage against plate, chain, leather, and rune cloak. Okay, so she's better against heavily armored people. Yeah. Before we do. Okay, so we're gonna move to.
I'll take point.
There's our first level up.
I've got a lot to learn.
Pretty good.
Lead the way. My hard work is paying off.
Thought you'd never ask.
Whoa!
Alright. So we don't have to take any damage there. We'll go ahead and get everyone close.
Are you sure?
Certainly you don't think you can take me on. Sterling, you're going down. Especially if he's just locked there. We can just spam with the ranged units before we send anyone in. Okay, so he has to attack... Well, maybe he can attack close. Before I do... Okay, so we are out of range. For the most part. That's a bit. Alright, so I need to keep him away from magic users, looks like.
I'll take point. Come then, test your resolve.
Stay with me! Let's do it.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Oh, strength, dexterity, and luck. So maybe a few more crits.
It's good to be me.
Pretty good level up.
Let's do it.
And we'll just wait for one turn.
Fresh as a daisy.
Should have taken down to 5.
Too easy.
Oh, we got a crit instead. That's probably death for him.
Little warning next time?
Not what I was wanting, but it happened.
United, we are unstoppable!
Kind of a slow start, but I need to figure out some stuff. Alright, so looks like more plot. So you were never one to live in the past, always onwards and upwards. Tell me, how goes the war effort? At the moment, our prospects are grim. In fact, that's what brings me here. I see. Come to size up the latest graduates? Or seize up the last of the graduates? Not quite. The king plans to recruit the entire academy, naturally. There's no finer school to supply your ranks, though I hope to see the world's end before the youngest graduate. Actually, I'm afraid he wants them now, sir. All of them. Is that so? Well, I didn't think he had the gall. Tell me, Commander, what plans does our king have in mind for our initiates? Perhaps 4 together could load a catapult. I wish I could say. Always a man of duty. The king is foolish to sever the pact. His father would have not have heard of it. Facile was a good man. With all due respect, sir, what better way to avenge his father than to join the ranks of those bringing justice to Aramor? Guard your suspicions, Commander. Do not speak so eagerly of war. If the king wishes it, he shall have his soldiers. I only hope you, of all people, understand the gravity of this decision. All too well. I doubt that, but okay. It's one of the this graduating class is one of the finest cohorts I've had the pleasure of teaching in my decade as a headmaster. At every opportunity, you have shown the resolve and dedication that allow Brookstead to endure, and I have every confidence that the classes to follow would do the same.
Listen up.
I regret that I must conclude this graduation ceremony with grim news. We received orders from King Varric himself. Every student enrolled at Brookstead Academy is to be conscripted into the Dalian army, effective immediately. I understand that for most of you, graduation felt a lifetime away. I stood where you did once. I know how you must feel. At the conclusion of this speech, you'll all be graduates of Brookstead Academy. Outside these walls, you will be expected to exemplify our honor in our code. Life takes much from us, yet Brookstead still stands. You will have each of you or each other to lean on, and I cannot stress enough how important it will be to do so. I have told you have 3 hours to repair. Let Terrazel know that there is nothing that can stain the legacy of our town. Not quite the homecoming you imagined, I take it.
How is this fair?
How could the king do this? Easily, it would seem. He cares not for conviction, regardless of its legacy or importance. It seems he'll stop at nothing to avenge his father. Ah, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce Lincoln and Bianca. They are the leaders of our conscription tour, as well as good friends. Nice to meet you. Sterling's told us a lot about you. I felt you occupied the highest ranks of Delia. Why wouldn't you be heading the operation? I must return to Sojourn. I only came because the king had sent anyone else. Galen might have beheaded them. You didn't come to see us? It's wonderful to see you, but I'm not afforded such luxuries in wartime. You're leaving then. I'm afraid so. I'll see you when you arrive to Sojourn. I can make excuses there to take a few hours off. Ill news aside, I'm glad you came. I can't put to words how much even this flawed trip meant to me. I really should be going, but you can trust Bianca and Lincoln with anything. And Irving, be sure to see Mother before you go. I will. See you in Sojourn. Irving, I'm glad you're home. How did the trials go? We did quite well. Sterling was there, actually. Was he? And too busy to stop by and say hello to his mother, I imagine.
Not that simple.
In fairness, he wasn't here for long. And not with great news either. Mother, Oh, I know. Varric's recruited the academy. What? How did you find out already? Word spreads fast in a place like this. I heard it from the town crier on the way back from the market. Ah, well, then I guess you know I'll be leaving. Oh, Irving, I've already given you one of my sons to Varric's war. Is it ever enough? We knew this day would come, when I entered the academy. Of course, but not so soon. Well, I suppose it's never easy. You must take care of yourself on the road and your friends. I'll be fine, Mother. With all the effort the King's put into the war, it'll be over before you know it, and I'll be right back here in Brookstead. War is rarely so simple in my experience, but I hope you're right. I'll miss you terribly, you know. I know, I'll miss you too. Well, I'll grab my things. Right, before you go, let me prepare some provisions for you. I'll leave them on the kitchen table. Oh, and don't forget your running shoes. After passing the Brookstead trials, the daily celebration becomes one of separation for many. Having expected to graduate in due time, the Academy's students now must quickly say goodbye to their families. Sterling heads back to Sojourn, leaving the contingent in the care of Lincoln and Bianca. The contingent heads for Duskwater, a backwater town to the southeast. Lincoln hopes to fill the rest of the recruiting quota there. Good man, your service to the crown will bring your family honor. Now, it would seem our charter requires 2 more brave souls. Come, good people, your king has called. Who will answer? I've got 4 mouths to feed. Aaron's not old enough to look after the farm. My leg's not what it used to be, though I suppose I have a few good years left in me. Should I do it, Ellie? I'd wager I'd look good with a big old hammer. Choose your next words carefully, Sia. You have a good life there. Willing service brings more honor than forced conscription. I pray it doesn't come to that. Don't know much about honor, but I can smell adventure when I see it. Sign me up, Captain. And I am with her. Fortune favors us today. Thank you both for your courage. Just one catch. I gotta swing by the tavern and let the matron know I'll be taking a long vacation. Wouldn't want her to find out the hard way. She's out her favorite barmaid.
Right away.
Very well, Irving, take your friends and accompany our newest recruits to the tavern. Bianca and I will finish up. Secure what provisions you can. We've got a long road ahead of us. Yes, sir. Just gotta grab my things from upstairs. Be down before you can say you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Huh, alright. You prefer to travel light? Excessive equipment is an occupational hazard. Name's Ilias, by the way. The 2 of you got a lot of guts signing up like you did. The 2 of us, right. Try overwhelming bravado and lack of brains from the impressionable friend. I would never let her do this sort of thing alone.
No kidding.
To be honest with you, Elias, it sounds like anyone would have had an impossible time trying to stop her. I wish that weren't true. You've never met a barmaid so bullheaded. Oh, I think I have. Bandits in the streets, they're heading for the inn. Black Abyss. We just left home, we're already in the thick of it. Where is that new recruit? I said I'd be ready. Good, prepare yourselves. Looks like combat will come sooner than we thought. We'll have to head out and call it out until Lincoln and Bianca can get to us. Okay, so we have the 4 starting guys that we had, plus the 2. Or are we just down to 4 again? Okay, no, we're good. Okay. So, some people have normal movement while others don't. That guy might be a bit more of a pain. Okay. So spear strong against bow, not so much against dagger. And we already got mounted archers. Well, we don't have to worry about them for about a turn, maybe.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Okay. And
How can I help?
oops. So she'd lose 5.
How can I help?
That would kill. That would drop him down to 6.
I'm on it.
Wait. I mean, disarm? Sure, let's try that. Okay, so let's just wait because they'll have their turn. Cool.
Are you sure? I've got a lot to learn.
Try and get a few level ups if we can.
Nice to see you on your feet.
Yeah, that's not bad. Unfortunate, but not bad. That'll drop him down to 6, and we'll take less damage that way.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
Alright. Now, before we do... So you can attack him, but we should be fine, I think.
I guess.
So I go over here. Well, maybe not with her.
You have my thanks.
Irving's pretty tanky against these guys, so should be fun. Okay, that's 2 dodges. Good.
You have my thanks.
Fine by me.
Should get a few more dodges. Oh, that evens out.
Are you sure? Lead the way. I think I can be proud of this.
And I'll just put him there to be safe. Because if he misses or something, I don't know if he can miss with magic or not, but I'd rather not find out right now.
Your end approaches.
Double at one shot. Nope. No damage. No damage. That's nice.
I guess.
Oops.
Let's do it.
Oops. I did not want to do it. Okay, we're fine. And I didn't know that if you press enter again, it would just skip all the animations. But that's fine, I suppose. Just keep mauling him to death.
Such is your fate. Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
Getting a lot of no damages.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
That one hurt.
Finally hitting my stride.
Lead the way.
When you're ready, follow me.
Okay. And let's try and get him killed.
I guess.
I mean, it's like right there, so.
I'm just glad it's over.
But we could have had a couple more kills. Oh well. There, by the tavern. I'm glad to see you all in one piece. How did you fare? Splendidly. You may be surprised to learn this isn't my first time I've been stepped out of a tavern and into a skirmish. Hardly. That was hairier than expected.
Indeed.
Yes, no fine academy or drunken brawl can fully prepare one for the perils of battle. Still, I was glad to have our new recruits with us. Both held their own. Based on the charred bandits, I'd assume one of them is an adept, or else is an incredibly skilled mage. Like to ship me back to Nellius for the purification, would you?
Not even.
Ha! That would spell the end for us both, I'm afraid. Some say it takes one to know one. Ah, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to find a fellow adept in an army. That's where our talents inspire the least superstition, I've found, so long as you're standing under the right banner. Who were those guys, anyway? Were those the Amaronians we're supposed to fight? Ha! Believe me, that would not have ended so quickly, or so neatly. Were we up against the force of Aramor? No, bandits more likely. Huh? We've had trouble with bandits in these parts for the past few months. But for the last week or so, have been quiet. Maybe they were gearing up for something big like this. These bandits you speak of, do you know where their base of operations is? Not exactly, but I know they used to ambush folks by the northeast crossroad. Had to patch a couple of travelers up when they came through bleeding like a summer pig. That isn't expressions here. That's just a day's trip north from here, correct? Just about. Don't look like you moved too fast, though, so don't hoist me to the gallows if I'm off by an hour. Thinking the sun's already low in the sky, and Varric's not one to overlook a delay. We just recruited the town's best fighters. I won't leave them defenseless at the mercy of some ruffians. What about the other recruits? I'll send them on ahead. If they at least make good time to sojourn, Varric might be more understanding. Let's be off. Best we reach the camp before they catch wind of what transpired here. I can tell you one thing, the townsfolk would be glad to be rid of these thugs. Springing the trap. Okay. In Duskwater, Lincoln and Bianca find enough willing recruits to fill their requirements. Irving and his friends are sent to escort one of the final recruits, Sia, as she gathers her things. While they wait at the inn, a furious assault from bandits comes over the town. The four from Brookstead, along with their new friends Sia and Elias, hold the bandits off from the inn. Now they plan to follow the trail to ambush the bandits on their own ground. This group has been traveling Duskwater for months, and in Lincoln's eyes, there is no question that something must be done. No need to make camp for the night. No sense laying an ambush coming straight from a fight.
No kidding.
Couldn't agree more. I have some weapons maintenance I need to take care of as well. Always rushing off to the next errand, Irving. Looking forward to kicking back and having a nice rest before we plunge into mortal peril again. I'll catch up with you. It won't be long to get my weapons situated. Irving, I'll be around if you need help. Garrett, don't come by my tent to pester me with useless questions.
Hardly.
Useless? Just because you don't see the use doesn't mean that there isn't one. As your commanding officer, that's exactly what it means. I don't have the patience for it tonight. Oh, alright. I'll go pester C or Elias instead. You do that. Okay, so, responds. Sure. Don't know if this leads to anything. Fire Unlimited usually gives you bonuses. Made the noble choice to serve your people, Elias. Interesting you should say that. I don't feel as though I had enough of a choice at all. Was Lincoln's speech so compelling? No. I had no need to tell him I said that. But after everything I'd seen Sia through, I couldn't watch her get thrown into the dogs at the whim of some king. Ah, I understand. But yours is a different story, I imagine. Yes. It was a lifelong dream of mine to serve the crown like my brother before me. I see. Have you been at this for a while then?
Not quite.
Real combat? No. Not any longer than you. Oh, that's promising news. I have trained, though, quite extensively, and Lincoln and Bianca are experienced themselves. They're likely to in the best hands as far as new recruits go. If that's true, that is a comfort. One thing I want to do is intentionally lie to you about something like that, Elias. I'll trust your word on that. Here we are, Ellie, on a grand adventure together like I always said we would be. First, your version of always was a rather short definition. Second, this grand adventure came on a whim of yours, like everything else we do. Okay, let's do what we want to do. Then, if it's such a burden... let me think about that. Maybe it would help if we weren't already dedicated to a cause from which we might be executed for abandoning. See? No good ideas. Ever. That's why I make the decisions on what we do. I think that's probably a massive oversimplification. But we can roll with it if you want.
This is fun.
Yay, I get what I want. Was it ever a question? Of course not. Really, though. If you want to dodge out and make a run for Karamort, I'm all in. I don't want to drag you into something you're uncomfortable with. I'll give it up. It's fine. Just wish we had this discussion beforehand. Well, next time I feel like I'm going on a ridiculously compulsive decision, do you think I should ask you first? You can be an emotional touchstone. Do I think you should ask me first? Do you ever listen to yourself? You're just ridiculous.
Come on.
So that's a yes, right? Yes, of course I think that. Maybe then we wouldn't be stuck fighting in an unjust war for a nation we care nothing for. Hey now, watch the use of we here. I grew up in Delia. You grew up in Duskwater. The king in Delia never gave the slightest riff for you, your family, or your town. Well, pardon me for sticking by centuries-old cultural traditions of identifying with the place I live. Very funny. Hey, Elias. What have you got there? Oh, hi, Marin. I'm just whittling. It's something simple for my hands while I think. Can't say I would call what you're doing there simple, but I guess that's besides the point. What's on your mind? Curious mind. Not much. These days, I felt so at home in Duskwater. I think it's just taking me out of some time to adjust. Well, where were you before Duskwater? A lot of places. Too many places, if you ask me. Okay, let's take it simple then. Where were you staying just before you stayed at Duskwater? Everhearth. With the Void Maw dwarves. Did you like it there? Were you happy? I was, truth be told. It was the happiest place I've ever been. How come? I learned to craft armor and weapons. They taught me their traditions and trade, all in exchange for nothing. A strange people, to be sure, but some of the best I'd ever known. It was there I learned to whittle, actually. Taught me how to stay happy with little. I learned there that the family you make can be just as loving as your own blood kin. That's beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry. You just look like you needed to let some steam out.
Thing.
No, I don't mind at all. You're a good listener. Do you always spend your time letting near strangers vent to you? Surprisingly enough, no. I'm really more of a private person, but I hate to see people stuck in their own head. Then you have a gift. Really, I've met too many people that don't even care to notice, much less do something about it. You're too kind. I would say that honor belongs to you. Okay, so there's a lot of these. So, before we get caught up in all that... Requires extreme talent to consume during battle. Okay. almost wonder if they're even worth hanging on to right now. Stat boosters. Interesting. I'm probably gonna give that to someone. Okay, so, wait, he's a cleric? And if she's an adept, then... She also uses a spear? Should probably take a look at that. Also upgrades. So does everyone already have, like, 4 weapons? Interesting. What about our ranger here? Interesting. Accuracy 1. Accuracy 1, but crits 10. Accuracy 5. Oh shoot, I think we should just keep her with, like, dagger or something then. So she's good against chain and cloak. Let's see, he's got 44, 30, 30, 31, 27, 25. Alright, so I think I'm going to skip the bonds for now. Like, I'll go ahead and do them just so we can have the bonuses, but... No, can't do them there. Gonna do this. Because otherwise we'll spend a long time on this. I kind of want to save up to get the stat boosters. On the other hand, we could probably get a couple of upgrades. Let's see. So we're going to go with dagger, right? So... There, she should be much more useful when it comes to combat. Except for maybe the whole armor health thing. Just up ahead there. There, this is it.
Give them no quarter.
Positions, everyone. Let's make short work of these criminals. Just a moment, darling. I'm out of breath. Maybe if you'd listen to me instead of stuffing your face full of biscuits at the palace. That's not the biscuits, dear, I assure you. It's all this gold. Couldn't those bankers have spared us an ass or two? Or perhaps a few bodyguards protected. They're much too misery for that. Besides, the king keeps these roads in good shape for travelers like us. The travelers like you have any mind to leave in good shape, you must be handing over your valuables. Nice and easy. I'd like to take a look at this
Really?
gold. Take a look at this lowlife. If it's a fight you want, you'll have it. I reckon the other prisoners could use a bit of company. Yeah, not the best one, but something.
I'll take point. right away.
I'm on it.
In position.
Before we do, there's an archer down here, but he won't be able to reach us at least for one turn.
In position.
And we'll put her, like, right there.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Got one level up there.
I've got a lot to learn.
Okay. That's good.
What'll it be?
Okay, so that brings him down to 14.
It's good to be me.
Alright.
Lead the way.
Let's see.
Together.
Doing good so far.
I guess. It's rude to stare. Glad you're on my side. Nice to see you on your feet. My hard work is paying off.
Let's see. Still got quite a few level 4s.
Give them no quarter. I'm on it.
In position.
At your disposal.
Awaiting orders. I'll take point.
Let's see. I put them in direct conflict with. Just two of them. Looks like. Maybe we should do it this way.
I'll take point.
Can do.
That takes out the archer. I think I upgraded that to a shiv.
Thought you'd never ask.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
How can I help?
Stay sharp. Awaiting orders.
We're perfectly fine. Yeah, we'll hold off on that one then.
This should be fun. Thought you'd never ask. Proudly meeting expectations.
Okay. Let's see. What you got to do? With 100% accuracy, he has a 22%. Alright, yeah, let's do it.
It's rude to stare!
And we rolled a critical.
You handled that well.
Let's do it.
Arcane missile.
That settles that.
That's 93, 70, 70. I'll go with the 93, I suppose. Before we do. 32, 37.
Push the advantage. Awaiting orders.
Guess I'll get some XP here and there.
Yield now or die! You're making me look bad. Not bad, not bad.
Okay, should be getting more crits after this.
You're making me look bad.
Together.
Too easy.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
Little warning next time? Rally to me.
In position.
And we got some dodges.
Stay with me! Are you sure?
I won't let you fall.
Okay. That disarm ability might come in handy. Let's see. Oh, we got those three guys up there.
In position.
Oops.
Let's do it.
This should be fun.
And then we'll just wait for now.
I will not yield! My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Push the advantage.
Stay with me!
I'll take point.
Wanted to attack.
I guess.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
Fine by me.
Be careful. I won't lose you. One step at a time.
Are you sure?
And then we still got one more set up there. I really like going after her.
What do you know? I gave it to them straight.
Oh. Guess I should have been more aggressive then. Look here, this one seems to be carrying a map of some kind. Yes, it's got a couple of ambush sites marked and several paths leading back to a place called Drakenweld Manor. A kind of amateur crime lord lets his henchmen run about with a map of their secret hideout. It's rather crudely drawn. I want to be surprised if the bloke made it himself. Well, let's hope he was a better cartographer than bandit. Tell me, Ilias, do you know anything of this place? Not specifically. The Drakenweld family was once quite influential in Duskwater, and partially responsible for its founding as a mining town. It's just over the hill there. What happened to them? What always does. One bad air and the whole lot of empty coffers. If it's truly a noble manor, it will be well fortified. I suggest taking the afternoon to repair. The cover of night might be just the advantage we need. Good man, it's refreshing to be among professionals. Your training serves you well. At least all those drills whipping windows are finally starting to make sense. Speak for yourself. After successfully ambushing the bandits, the party discovers the location of a bandit stronghold. They plan to take the night and prepare for a full assault. Drakenweld Manor is a dilapidated noble estate in the forest, has become home to a hive of brigands. Having heard mention of prisoners, the party agrees to make the safety of any captures their top priority. More bonds. Now we're just going to skip these. Okay. Ew, that's good. So, basically, if it doesn't heal 30 or more, I'm just going to sell it to make some extra money. Because stat boosters all cost 5,000 each. Okay, so that gives us +5 to health. Give it to Irving, since he's supposed to be our protagonist as far as I'm aware. I don't know if anything matters if he does fall or not, so... Let's see. Sia had raw egg. That is probably actually fine that she keeps that. Oh, I gotta go to the units probably, huh? She now has a strength at 12, and Irving now it has 40. $45, 45, 75, 55, 55, 75, 75. Okay, so I'll probably start focusing on Bianca and Sia for the health. Everyone else should have decent boosts. Ilias and Alden. Although Alden shouldn't really be taking too many hits, so. Right, and upgrades. I don't know which magic I'm going to be using more of yet. These arcane missiles are fine for one, but arcane blast seems to be the one that's mostly being used. Marin shouldn't be in combat too often. I know we've used her a bit, and when I have used her, it's been mostly with flail. So I feel like we've been using the Vogue a bit more with her. But I don't know about the others. Irving will probably just keep with the longsword. But let's go ahead and upgrade this. I'll go ahead and upgrade it twice, I suppose. Maybe we shouldn't save over that just yet. Not a bad spot. After a little remodel, some interior decorating, I could see the charm of this place. Well, no use knocking, I suppose. We should be careful. The first bandit mentioned prisoners. We don't want this to turn into a game of chicken featuring hostages. Speak for yourself. I'm rather fond of chicken. You may have noticed we're short on hostages, see. The sooner we ensure their safety, the better. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll help us fight. They'll help us fight our way to the leader. Right. Traumatized prisoners are going to be in any shape to fight. Doesn't sound even remotely likely. Hey, it happens in all the stories I read. Could happen.
Together.
Well, let's thought we're in one of those kinds of stories, then. Let's do this. Though this chapter doesn't have a turn limit, you'll receive more gold the faster you complete chapters. Okay, so it looks kind of like I should divide into two different groups. Maybe. Let's see. There's one. There's one. Looks like I can get 2 units.
Are you sure?
Let's see how quickly we'll be able to dispatch these real quick.
At your disposal.
In position.
Drops him down to 12, drops him down to 13.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
No. Wow, he has a lot of space that he can move.
In position.
Awaiting orders.
Absolutely no damage.
I'll take point.
Lead the way. We've got you. My hard work is paying off.
A little extra safety.
I've got a lot to learn.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Too easy. That settles that. It's rude to stare.
And he's dead.
Would hate to be you right now.
Lead the way.
Together. I'll take point.
I'm on it.
I'll take point.
Dang. That part's fine.
This should be fun.
Might get hit. Nope.
How can I help?
Guess mace is the best option here.
Can do. Damn, I'm good. Stay with me.
One step at a time.
Yes, the spellcaster's over there, but he'll be better served this way, I think. And then we'll swap her out to go that way.
Awaiting orders.
This might be bad. We'll see. So I'm just expecting the 1 unit. I think about this. Okay, so if we retreat back, just going to get hit regardless. Are you sure?
Together.
could do is
I won't
do
let
that.
you fall.
Are you sure?
Fine by me.
Thought you'd never ask.
And he dodged.
Such is your fate.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She doesn't have any items.
Let's do it. Are you sure?
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Should be getting quite a few level ups, it looks like, though.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Wrong day to play hero.
I don't want to open that just yet. What we could do is try and get a few more level ups here and there.
That settles that. Lead the way. Stay with me!
I'll take point.
Let's do it.
items. Yeah, that's fine. Should be fine for one turn.
Push the advantage. I won't let you fall.
Let's do it.
It's not quite safe just yet.
What'll it be? I guess. What'll it be?
My hard work is paying off.
Can
It's a
do.
bit close.
Let's do it.
So that's 4, strokes me down to 16. I think Arcane Missile's your best bet.
I've got a lot to learn.
Put it there. Then heal for safety. My hero. Butter hates it in here. Oh, right. Sorry. Butter is my parrot. Is my ferret. Thanks for rescuing me. Okay. Alright. So now that we have her, that gives us 2 ranged on this one. And then we'll have magic uses for the other one. A lot more mages there.
What'll it be? What'll it be?
try and draw out the mages towards us slowly. Okay, so pretty sure that's the boss. I think maybe. Yeah, there's a treasure chest. Another chest over there.
Stay with me!
I'll take point.
Rally to me.
+1 to the healing range, which would be nice. Dodge increased by 15% of power. Healing power is 25%. Heals spread over 3 turns. Defenses increase by % of missing health. Power increased by 40% of enemies' magic stat. Healing increases accuracy by 25% for 1 turn, which could prove to be helpful. Consumption. Healed for 20% of damage done. Healing increases the crit of your next attack by 6%, stacking up to 4 turns. Thinking Guardian. Is this way they can only attack one at a time?
This is justice.
It's like Frederick, except he can heal. Ow.
Fine by me.
Your end approaches. One step at a time.
That was a short bow.
Bottoms up!
You have my thanks.
Okay, so she can only be attacked twice. And he can only be attacked once. We'll probably go here and attack him. Or down here on her. And that's... I should be fine in all those situations, so...
Too easy!
No, not what I was wanting, but fine.
My sword grows lighter with every swing. Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
Let's do it!
Got a spicy meatball from that.
Can do. Huh? In position. You're making me look bad.
Alright. That one's fine.
At your disposal. At your disposal.
You're making me look bad.
Stay with me!
Okay. Now the question is the armored knight going to attack? Okay. Yeah, we're fine.
My turn!
Sorry in advance!
You're making me look bad. In position. Yield now or die!
And she got a crit. Might kill. Oh, it doesn't. Something shoot one shot.
Damn, I'm good.
Indeed, you are. And hopefully it stays that way.
My hard work is paying off.
At your disposal.
Now we got a mage.
All yours.
Now, unfortunately, our rogue that's been doing pretty good is all the way up there. I'm not entirely sure who the boss is.
I guess.
I'm gonna send in reinforcements.
Right
the other
away.
side.
Together.
Don't have to worry about the mages just yet.
Right away. I won't let you fall.
Let's see, she's level 7, so we can hold off on leveling her up just for now.
I'll take point.
Push the advantage. I'm on it. Thought you'd never ask.
Lead the way.
Can do.
Oops.
Huh?
Your end approaches.
And they got one-shotted. Fantastic.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
I'll do arcane missiles.
I've got a lot to learn.
So I should be getting most people promoted by the next chapter, I think.
Looking good.
Stay with me.
At your disposal.
They can just wait. That's gonna hurt.
Be careful. I won't lose you.
I'm glad you're okay.
So any of these people was probably unnecessary, but we're already committed. Oh. Well, that would have been nice. But it's only one space. A bit lucky there.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Oops. I think I accidentally pressed trade or something.
Right away.
Huh? In position.
I'll take point.
I keep pressing that by accident.
I guess. What'll it be? In position. Huh?
Now I started dodging, huh? Oh, we're committed. That was convenient.
It's all falling into place.
Apparently so.
Right away.
All yours.
Are you sure?
And here I was worried about those mages.
Huh?
Let's do it.
I guess.
Keep clicking the wrong thing.
In position. I guess.
At your disposal.
Let's do it.
That was actually quite a bit of experience.
One step at a time.
In position.
My turn!
Thought you'd never ask.
Let's do it.
What's phase do?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Have fun!
All yours.
Oops.
I like you better over there.
Sure. If it gives us XP.
One step at a time.
So I could have been making even more XP as we were waiting to do stuff.
United, we are unstoppable!
I didn't get very much gold, but that's fine. We got a bunch of upgrades, and we got a lot of XP. Could have had more. Prisoners, are you alright? I just spent 2 weeks in a disgusting bandit cage. What do you think? I'm better now that you saved us. 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks, eating nothing but thick porridge, with no one but scruffy bandits for company. Well, it's over now. I kinda like the porridge. You don't mind me asking, how were you captured? It's a pretty funny story, actually. Funny? You walked us straight into them. Oh, that may be true. But it was still funny the way it happened. They got you along the road? We were taking a shortcut through the forest, maybe half a league east, and ran straight into them. Didn't stand a chance to get away. If we'd just taken the road like I suggested, we would have been fine. I don't know if it helps to mention, but they cover that section of the road too. So you'd most likely still wind up in the same spot. You couldn't possibly see that you'd with any degree of certainty.
Greetings.
Good afternoon, young gentlemen, ladies. I was glad to hear the ruckus from the road. As it happens, these bandits still a rather precious heirloom for my family. And what might this heirloom look like? An amethyst, quite a large one. Translucent, but poorly cut. Have any of you seen anything of the kind? If I could but retrieve it, I'd be well on my way. It has been with us for uncountable generations, and my father has gone mad with grief from its loss. I fear we may soon pass from this world, and would love to look upon it one last time. I don't know that we've come across anything of the sort, but you're welcome to take a look around. I thank you, regardless, as I'm sure my father would have given the opportunity. Hell, you don't look like bandits. Why gave us away? The dead bandits? I like this one. The only good bandit is a dead bandit. We came to do our job, it appears you did it for us. How serendipitous that the parents go unimposed for weeks, but we both arrive on the same day. Yes. I can see how that might look. My name is Sarah. My sister Samara and I have been traveling far from home, when this very group assaulted our parents and stole a valuable heirloom. It has been with our family for decades. It was really the only reason we came. Do you think you could take a look around? Looks something like a large amethyst, translucent but poorly cut. Ah, so you found it. Can't say that we have. Lucky yes. It is clear that the one, if not both, is lying. No one so much as touches this gem until we sort out what's going on. Lying? I have been nothing but endlessly polite. I used the proper greetings and asked you the permission. Right. You would deprive my dying father of his last wish? Calm down. If it really is yours, we'll figure it out. I think not. If I return without the stone, my father will have my head. Ah, enough. Now step aside and leave me with no alternative but to destroy you. I'm not sure that was the wisest threat when you're outnumbered 10 to 1. Outnumbered? Me? I'll show you outnumbered. Bring me the aspect, and I shall see fit that your soul is given rest. If I lock eyes with this filth any longer, I'll be sick. Well, hey, you three. You feel so confident about handling yourselves. Maybe you want to lend us a hand here? Gladly. As I said before, the only good bandit is a dead one. Let's make sure this one stays that way. I suppose that means I'm in too. Well, that's certainly escalated. Oh, she's already there. Okay, so let's take a look. Stalker. Okay. Thief. Sneaky rascals that can't keep their hands to themselves, known to stay one jump ahead. So again, increase the speed. I don't know what mass is, but okay. Maybe mastery. Duelist. At relish in the acceleration facing opponents 101. Raider. Less talking, more raiding. Did you order a raiding party? And you can rechange class. On the next promotion, you're not like locked in, so that's kind of cool. Stalker, fierce rogues who pick the perfect time to strike, ensuring they do so with lethal force. Okay, so what have we got? Cruel efficiency, guaranteed to hit enemies below 40% health. Ooh, that could be very, very helpful for finishing off someone. Fatal. 5% chance to insta-kill. Now we're talking. If only it was higher. Measured strikes. Speed increases armor penetration. Okay. Nimble fingers. Disarm range is +2. Disarm's pretty good. You can essentially make sure that one unit doesn't attack you for a while. Okay, Okay, so thrill, power, dodge, critical, accuracy is 15 when no adjacent player unit. %, dexterity. Ambush. 35% power against enemies with full health. Pillage. 3% chance to gain a stat up item after a kill. Now that, if the percentage was higher, would definitely make me consider it. I mean, we also get, what, 7 movement? 6. So we get 1 more movement for being on horseback. Which I kind of feel like that should be a little bit higher, but okay. Like maybe just 1 more space. Something either duelist, stalker. I guess we'll go for duelist. Okay. I'm going to crush you. Okay, so let's see. Magician. Some prefer circus tricks over power. Sometimes you need the money. Beam me up. Phase range, +1. Maestro. Allies within 2 tiles have increased accuracy. Now that could be really good. World Decree. Attacking leaves a mark on enemies, increasing damage taken by a percentage. So she already has that, so... Conjurer. Rough mages who harness the inconsistent power of conjured flame. Healed for 20% of damage done. Useful. 35% chance to add 15% of current HP to damage. So the higher her... So I would definitely want to increase her health just for when that happens. Battle Mage, Strength of Storms. Defense increased by 10% of magic. Okay. Do we need tanky mages? Superconductor. Attacking grants adjacent allies 15% power for 1 turn. Now that already seems useful because I already use them in back line and tend to attack with them first before attacking with my melee units. So mages who follow the traditional paths of arcane knowledge. Focused. Plus 25% power if unit doesn't move. And mastery increases accuracy. So that is what this is. So I'm thinking Battle Mage. Conjurer's not bad either. Actually, I got 3 of them, so I can save the Battle Mage for now. Oh, we got another cleric. I mean, Guardian is nice, but let's see. Priest. Clerics who seek to heal, +1 to healing range. Dodge increased by 15% power. Royal Grace. Move +1. Healing increases the crit of your next attack by 6% stacking. Healed for 20% damage done. Enemy's magical stat. Healing increases accuracy by 25%. So I think we're going to go with Inquisitor on this one. Okay, so, map prep. So we are split between two of them. So I'm assuming those are our warp points. Okay, priest, acolyte. Now I know what surge is. I guess that's it. Defeat the boss. The recently defeated bandits have been resurrected. Defeat their leader. He's at least got some stuff. She's got nothing. He's got stuff, but Sophie doesn't. Okay. And we're not going to bother to save. This will probably be the last map I do for the night. Aspects of the wielders, powerful combat bonuses, but must be equipped in the first slot. They have a wide variety of effects and may be traded freely.
Are you sure?
This should be fun. Proudly meeting expectations.
Oh, all right.
I'll take point.
Actually, chain. Alright, let's see. Hit 680.
Am I needed?
Okay, short bow.
All right.
I guess. It's rude to stare!
Your pyre awaits!
Just dead.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Guess we just gotta have him wait. Let me just smack you up a little bit.
My hero.
This should be fun.
Alright.
Are you sure?
And he dodged.
Make your peace! Well done. Huh?
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
Let's see, dexterity and speed. So that'll help with some evasion. $25, $24. Let me just smack you upside the head. And he gets shot. And again. He gets shot too. That's a bit of damage. But we're fine. Okay, so let's see. Knight. We get Chivalry, which gains 6% power for every adjacent player unit, and 35% health. Defender. Bastion. So that's 6, 5, 7. .5% crit for every tile moved in the turn. And more crit. Or crit increased by 20% of dodge. Yeah, save more crit. Knight's not too bad. But Dragoon. Also get the 7 movement.
I'd be honored.
So that does a significant amount. That's probably a bit better than what we can get with the bow.
Stay back, creep!
If I would have known I was going to get a crit anyway, I would have just kept her there. But, oh well. Nobody didn't know.
This one's on the house. Yikes.
Not the best, but hey, we're already doing very, very good with her. So. Now die. And again.
Die!
I've got a lot to learn.
At your disposal. Together.
Alright. And let's see. There's Surge, which. Okay. 35% chance to guarantee hit and increase crit by 25%. Chain range +2. Slow fire. Helios has a small independent crit chance. Reverie. Okay, let's see. Healed by 20% of damage done. Always good. Attacks ignored 20% of enemies' fortitude or defense. That could be very helpful. Gale. Spear fighters who draw power from wind to magic to strike swiftly. 50% chance to deal 1 1/3 times more damage, and 10% chance to hit again. I mean, he already has a extra increase to crit chance, so we could really delve into that for crits, possibly. Heat Flash. 30% chance to deal 1.6 damage, and kills grant 4% power. Attack from 1 to 2. I guess we'll go with Gale. More hits, hopefully mean we can do a bit more.
At your disposal.
Well, we may as well get the damage in then.
Lead the way. My hard work is paying off.
Awaiting orders. Shadows flee before the light!
I think you stepped into a spot where I can kill him, for sure. Ooh, double counter. Let me just get that extra kill on there.
I've been saving this just for you. falling into place.
Let's do it. Lead the way. Stay with me.
I'll take point.
Let's see. So, I'm assuming that's a warp spot.
Back in action. Am I needed?
May as well just get rid of this unit now.
Together.
Let me at him!
Oh, sure, we had a critical when it's already guaranteed.
Was that really necessary?
No, it wasn't. If I'd have done that earlier, could have been.
We've got you.
Let's see. We need star. Wait. Where's the X? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Circle. It's over there.
Oh, all right.
You're just another cur!
Excellent.
Let me at him!
Wow, 2 crits in a row for him.
I've got a lot to learn.
Dragon Knight?
What'll it be? Bottoms up!
Let me just shiv you real quick.
Thought you'd never ask.
Are you sure?
Proudly meeting expectations.
How can I help?
Not much, but it's XP.
The desert sun burns!
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Oh, I was gonna just go over here then.
My turn!
Interesting. I guess that's our best option then.
At your disposal. At your disposal.
Oh, all right.
Stay back, creep!
Time to turn the tide!
A lot of crits. I know they had a lot of promotions, but still. Getting a lot of crits. It's not a bad thing to have, just weird.
Whoa! Are you sure?
Okay, so she's battle mating, so allies within 2% get 8% increase in power anyway, so Reverie, what did that give us? Oh yeah, damage dealer. And crits. Let's go with the damage dealing. What's weird is that if you get a promotion, you get to go again on the same turn.
If you insist.
We're gonna wait, just to be safe. Who hasn't moved yet? Just him.
Right away.
Can't reach it this turn.
In position. You're really gonna try me?
Corn on the cob.
I feel stronger. Do I look stronger?
A little bit more on dexterity.
All yours.
What would it be?
Together. I will not yield!
It's gonna be close.
You won't be missed. I'm here. I'd be honored.
By your grace, Faye.
It'd be close. Just the one, right? Alright.
All right.
Yeah, let's see. Where does that take us? That'll take us there.
Lead the way.
Let's get some heals before we move on.
Lead the way.
All right. Whenever you need me.
Are you sure? My turn! I guess.
Ooh, 100% chance, and they've only got 79.
Whenever you need me.
Awaiting orders. I won't let you fall. Thought you'd never ask.
All yours.
One more for the good guys!
Quickly and quietly.
I won't let you fall. I'm on it.
All right. Back in action.
My turn! Stay with me! My hard work is paying off.
Okay, now she's just one level behind. accidentally pressed trade, didn't I?
What'll it be?
Awaiting orders.
I will not yield! My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Getting a lot of level ups early on, it seems like.
Sharp skills, full pockets.
Ow.
Huh?
You're good to have around.
Let's do it.
This is not your end.
Come then, test your resolve!
I guess.
I'd be honored.
One less unit.
Make your peace! Can do.
I guess that's our best one.
Follow me. Stay sharp.
Oh, all right. Can't argue with results.
That way we can get the other promotion. Dragon Jerky. Okay, so what does she have? Sweet Talker. Hit chance plus 15 when in melee range. And with this, defense attacks for 1 turn. That is 15 power. I don't know. I guess Battle Mage would be best since she has the within melee range.
For the glory of Oasis.
I suspect you haven't been completely honest with us. Not exactly. Samara, I think it's obvious we can trust them at this point. They could have easily killed us and taken the stone for themselves by now. Tried, perhaps. Well, all your faith in our character is quite flattering. I think that Irving was getting at how do we know we can trust you? Yes, I think it's best we hang on to the stone for now. Very well. Wait, what? If you truly feel that they can be trusted, then there's no harm in it. Besides, surely they're more capable of defending the stone than these bandits. If it stays with them, at least, we know it's safe. Safe from what? That's just it. We're not sure.
Great.
Wonderful. These stones, most of whom have been lost to legends of centuries, but recently many of them have been popping up again. Someone very powerful seems to have taken an interest in them. Who? For what purpose? That's just what we came to investigate, and unfortunately, our next lead is somewhat time-sensitive. So, you're just letting this legendary stone go, after all that?
Surely not.
No. Brooke will remain with you, as she has a good grasp of what we're dealing with. Samara and I will pursue the Necromancer. We'll have more to share when extra paths
If you insist.
I take it that's an order, and not merely an irritating suggestion. I'm so glad we get to keep the pleasant one. These are clearly Aramorans. Why are you so quick to trust? Earlier today, I wasn't aware the undead were even real. Now we stand over their twice-slain corpses. Any enemy of that must be a friend of ours.
I've said my part.
It's not that simple. Their heritage alone does not necessitate our distrust. I would say the mercenary stays. We're about to rejoin the rest of the Delian army. She could be a spy. I'm standing right here. While I'm flattered, I'm not a spy. Sorry, Lincoln. I think I'm with Irving on this one. Clearly there's something bigger going on here. Hardly seems smart to drop our only lead. If you all feel that way, so be it. You've shown nothing but good instincts so far. Thank you. Sarah, Samara. We would be happy to have Brooke join us for the time being. You won't regret it. Handle that stone with care. It's more powerful than you think. Try not to let anyone know about what happened here. We don't know who could be listening. Can I do upgrades? I'm not going to do upgrades tonight in case I mess up and have to go back and backtrack and all that, but we are going to go ahead and place this here. Master, I must begin with a humble apology. I was unable to retrieve the aspect of the Draken
Why
Bone.
am I not surprised?
The stone is of little concern, quite forgettable actually. The Foul Kingdom is rife with them. But your failure to obey I find quite troubling. Has my judgment of character fallen so far in my isolation?
Master.
Of course not, Master. There was a group of young warriors there, which we had not anticipated. Pitiful, really. They wanted to vanquish the bandits for the sake of the local backwater town.
Pathetic.
Pitiful indeed. Tell me then, How is it that these pitiful youths bested you? I felt it unwise to reveal the full extent of my powers over such a trivial matter. Trivial, make no mistake. Achaemenos, you only draw breath because you are useful to me. There are many ways to obtain the information I need. I was born of the eclipse. I have nothing but time. I understand. Do you? I could reduce you to dust, and think nothing of it. You've been a plague on Terrazel for too long. Such wanton destruction is the folly of weaker men, but I will make an exception for one who treats my life's work as triviality.
Fool.
These young warriors may seem but vermin to you, but only a fool will discount enemies he has yet to defeat. I left a parting gift for them, Master. An army of undead. It is unlikely they survived. Unlikely? Then you have failed even to see their deaths through to the end. Know this, we are not the only ones in search of the aspects. I won't have us discovered so early. See it that your baseless assumptions is correct. If their bodies are absent from the manor, I will require more from you on this matter. Waste no more of my time.
It will be done.
Of course, Master.
Yes, Master.
In Drakenweld Manor, the party finds much more than bandits. After rescuing Sophia and Sloane, they are attacked by a powerful necromancer who came under the less than believable guise of the search of a family heirloom. Sarah, Brooke, and Samara, three mysterious women from Aramore, band with the party to defeat the undead. Sarah and Samara set off to continue their search, leaving Brooke with the party. Though Lincoln's sense of order and duty is conflicted by allowing this, there is more to this necromancer than we yet know. They head now for Sojourn, preparing to face the anger of King Varric. You would vouch for him after he risked my troops against your orders. Lincoln is the most capable soldier I've had the privilege of commanding. He would have had good reason. This army isn't built like Karmar's Republic. I don't care how good his reasons were. While the crown sits on my head, orders are to be followed to the word. If every officer followed weeks-old orders and refused to adapt to changing circumstances, Aramore would write us straight into the history book. Time and again you stand your ground against my words. Do you know how many commanders have gone toe-to-toe with their liege and lived to speak of it? All of the competent ones, Your Highness.
Very well.
Exactly. I am patient with you because I trust your brilliance. I'm not so sure this Lincoln merits the same respect. All he requests is that his group stays together. They'll have to prove it to be a benefit to me. I shall arrange a test for them, a path of redemption. Should they pass, they can keep their better. That is most generous, Your Highness. If I catch wind of you giving them any kind of advantage, the headsman will not have such an occasion to care for your brilliance as I. Understood, Your Highness. I wouldn't dream of it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and call it there. And I will probably continue this on Thursdays. I don't know what I'll be doing on Wednesdays just yet. It'll probably be a 4X or a strategy game of some sort. I'm not quite sure which direction I want to go on that. And I have been working on a few things to add to the stream. One of which we really haven't had to use, which is the intermission. And all it is I added some more music to it, so it has a little bit more variety. And there is it should show the titles of the songs. Although there's a few that I might have to go and change the files once I find the proper songs. Just the way that the file was saved when I had added it and all. But still. So all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Hope you enjoyed the show. Didn't know what exactly to expect of this game. I just knew it was similar to Fire Emblem. It certainly has a lot of dialogue, like with the bonds and stuff, which we will probably skip the bonds just because they are so long. Because otherwise we'll spend hours upon hours reading through all their dialogue. Which also means we won't necessarily care about our characters nearly as much, which is the unfortunate part. But the game certainly seems to be fun. Probably somewhat simplistic. There were a couple of parts where it looked like we might have lost a unit, but we still have everyone. You start off with 4 weapons, so you don't have to go and pick up weapons and stuff. There isn't a weapon degradation, mechanic like there is in Fire Emblem. Well, not all the Fire Emblems have it, but some of the more traditional ones, where if you use it too many times, it will break, including healing items like healing rods and stuff. So, and I gotta say, as far as characters, I probably like Lincoln a lot more than some of the others. Not that they're bad, but Lincoln kind of reminds me of Frederick, except he can heal. So that's always nice. And I'm going to be playing around with some of the different classes. We only have 2 Rangers, so we only have 2 classes we can play around with them for the time being. Let's see, we have our Guardian, and we also have, well, we did have an Inquisitor. She already left the party, and so did the Conjurer. So it looks like we're supposed to be getting them back later on. And I'd say we have about half the party promoted, and the other half is getting close. So, the range units and our healers tend to take a little bit longer just because of the way I play. I tend to use them to deal damage first, and then try and finish them off, or guard against the onslaught with our more melee-based characters. What is nice is that your healers already start off with the ability to attack so they can defend themselves. The only one I really haven't used in the front line nearly as much, I did early on, is Marin. She doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but she does a fair amount, I would say. You know, as much as you could expect from a healer at level 1. We're up to level 9. Once we hit level 10, we get a promotion, and you have to accept it right then and there. What is interesting is if you get a promotion in the middle of a turn, like you just used a character's movement in a turn, and then they level up and get a promotion from that, you get to move again. So we might be exploiting that a little bit in some spots if we have the chance to. Sia, I don't see much point in changing out her loadout for anything else. More damage and more crits. And that gives her a +1 to accuracy. The Chris might actually be a little bit better leveling up, but we're going to keep shivving people. Okay, so for her, I think we were using that. We ended up using the short bow a lot more, like because of the spellcasters and stuff. So I might be leveling up our short bows and stuff. Like, I'm going to leave the upgrades for next time to do. I just wanted to take a look at some of the numbers. So that'll increase our accuracy a little bit, not by much. But the biggest thing is it'll increase the damage a bit more. So we'll be that much more effective against the mages. And I don't see too much point. Like, Sia just seemed really effective against the mages, which is why I focused on her a bit more early on with the Shiv. And daggers, traditionally, at least in Fire Emblem games, are not usually that good. With perhaps the exception being Fates. if you have ninjas. The maids aren't too bad, but if you had a ninja and you get that thing leveled up, oh boy. Okay, so let's see. I would upgrade to 14. The Vogue. Spear. Spear is the most balanced. So, just out of curiosity. And even if you change class, I'm pretty sure whatever it happened to be in, whether it's power, finesse, focus, or balance, it will maintain whatever upgrades that you had for that weapon in that particular category going to the next one. So it's not like you have to worry about changing class and say, oh no, I can't use that weapon. Because you can't give weapons to anyone. So it's an interesting game. Not bad, just a little unusual for what I'm used to. So we'll probably keep with this for sure Thursdays until we basically get to the very end, probably. Also, I can buy a stat booster. And then we'll do a strategy or a 4X game, more than likely on Wednesdays. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, the only thing is that while we're doing our Dark Deity, I'm basically playing on normal because I didn't know how the game was exactly going to play out, especially if you don't know the controls, whether it has controller support, all that stuff. So, like, I don't mind having a good challenge, but it's knowing that the challenge is doable and fair in the sense that you have at least some idea of what you're getting into. Sometimes I have absolutely no idea and I'm going to press for it anyway. But making sure that I understand like how the game works for a strategy game, because you're not going to have a whole lot of chances in hard mode necessarily to figure that stuff out, and then you'll just feel like you're banging your head against the wall. Especially if the game has permadeath, which I assume this one does. Because I think I can't remember if it's this game or it's one of the other ones I've been looking at, because I also was looking at Banner Saga, which has 3 games out now, and I have all 3. I started a little bit on 1 just to see it a little bit and make sure there was no issues at one point in time. The problem is that I don't know if I would fully enjoy Banner Saga enough to go through all 3 games, because if I do start that first stream, I kind of feel like I want to go through all 3 games. Maybe not immediately back to back to back, but it might be in my best interest to do it back to back to back. And then the other one I think is I think it was called Ashen Gods. But I might go and do a quick little trial run on that one as well. But in either case, those are going to be both done sometime after this is done. The only other thing that I'm possibly thinking about doing is doing a Star Ocean run for Seeds of Hope, I think it was called. Or New Hope, maybe. I know it had hope in it. Here we are. Star Ocean, The Last Hope. I might have to make sure I go through and make sure we're fine on that. Actually, what I might do is I might take a look and see if there's anything peculiar about it on Twitch. There shouldn't be, compared to some of the stuff I've seen on it. But there are a couple of ecchi moments, one of which is unskippable, so there's that. And I do have a save file on there, and I've never technically finished. Yeah, I've never finished Star Ocean last up. I've always gotten like towards the very last dungeon, and then just kind of wanted to go off and do side quests, and then get busy with something else, and then I just never finish. Kind of like I've never finished Skyrim. Tons and tons of hours on it, never finished it. I don't think I'm the only one that has done that either. Let's see, is there anything else I'm probably interested in doing? I probably wouldn't mind doing like Elder Scrolls Arena or Daggerfall, but I will definitely need to get used to the controls on that. Now that they're on Steam, I don't have to worry about trying to figure out how to run DOSBox and stuff. And maybe at some point, when I have a bit more of a stable viewer base, I might try Cult of the Lamb. We could probably have fun with that with the extensions and stuff, which I'll have to go get Wise on. Because I have it, I haven't played it yet. I was going to do that blind at some point, whenever everything happens to come together for that. And I think that's all I'm willing to go through for now. There's some games that I think you should play, but there's also a lot of games where I do play them and I only play them like once, and I just don't touch them for a long time. Basically long enough that I kind of forget a lot of what was going on anyway. So I did play through all the Bioshocks. Not on stream, but I have played through all of them. And I might do that at some point. But I'll have to do some test recordings to make sure everything runs like it's supposed to, because I got the remaster for... Yeah, the remaster collection for PC. And I also have Command & Conquer 3 and Red Alert 3. Oh hey, I have both 3 and Uprising. I forgot I got both. I knew I had at least the base game. And I still gotta do a test recording to make sure that... Because I did one, but I want to make sure that it's fully working and everything is good to go on it. Because I did the CNCnet skirmish. I don't think I had a test recording for the campaign. It's the only way that I can seem to get it to work on my computer. And unfortunately, I can't get Red Alert 2 campaign to work on my computer. Aspect ratio is not great on my end. And it runs like molasses. And then I think if you try and go to options, at least on my PC, it freezes or something. I'll have to take a look again. It's been a couple months since I last tried. And the only thing I know for sure I have to do is, if I do the Tiberium Sun campaigns, I will have to unlearn a couple of minor things that will definitely get me killed if I have to do any microing. Because on the Command & Conquer Remaster, I have it set for left click select, right click to move. I have to remember it's left click select, left click move on Tiberium Sun. And Red Alert 2, if I get that to work. But if you enjoyed the show, this stream and all other streams are archived over on the YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and post the link here in the chat. They usually aren't archived immediately after. Sometimes it takes a couple of days, depending on how things are. Sometimes there's like a song or something like that gets copyrighted on YouTube, and I have to go perhaps make a few edits here and there. And usually, because I try and keep everything unedited as far as the VODs. But on occasion, sometimes I'll, like, if there's a weird disconnect because I live in a bit of a rural area, and sometimes it happens during winter. It's been very, very mild this winter, so I haven't had too many problems. I just get cautious is all. So sometimes I'll piece together if there's a couple different segments, depending on where the segments are. Or I have to go on mute a piece of music and all that. And I really don't care about monetization on it. The only thing I care about is the viewability. Gives me a chance to go back and see what worked, what didn't work, if I made any mistakes, especially if I did something that was like adding a new technical thing to the stream and it makes things go bonkers, which has been known to happen. But that's neither here nor there. So, hope you enjoyed the show, and until next time, stay healthy, stay frosty. See ya.
Nobody's home. Bow, bow.